is force-feeding women. I already said this in way earlier videos, but women are being force-fed lies about stuff causing homosexuality and stuff, and the cult is done through telepathic communication and stuff, and women literally think that they have to they are tricking women into feeling like objects that have to be fake to stop homosexuality, and they're actually using a lot of men that are bisexual to make it seem like that are into women and men both, to make it look like the man is suddenly straight because the woman put up a girly girl, displeased servant girl act and stuff, and now he's suddenly straight and stuff. And a lot of girls are being held captive. I've said this in earlier videos that people are suffering mind control and they can't say it. And a lot of girls are under control and possession and can't think for themselves. They feel like they have to believe the lies they're being told and stuff, that they're causing men to be gay and all this stuff, and they just have to. They have to make men straight and stuff, and they're somehow being narcissistic, and they are under control, their voices are under control, their free will is under control. They can't have a real romance with love and acceptance. Like, they can't act on their own sexuality. And yeah. And I'm trying to escape it so bad. Like, really bad. Trying to escape them. They keep on trying to take control of me, and it's hard, even though I know and I've informed myself the truth. And it's not that I forgot the truth, but when they get control of me, my mind gets so delusional and tormented that I believe these lies and stuff. And people just aren't objects that have to be straight. We are what we are. There's no changing it. What we desire and stuff. But people don't have the strength sometimes to be gay. This sounds homophobic, but it's true. Some people don't have the mental strength, like, to be gay. Like, a little girl, example, children don't have the strength to do some adult stuff, you know? Or pain tolerance. Like, some people don't just feel very personally offended and stuff. Like, no, I want to be straight and masculine. Like, the little boys want to be straight and masculine in this cult, and the girls want to be straight and feminine too, because they just want it to be normal. They are very weak. Men and women are supposed to be together and reproduce. Like, the children are very weak-minded in this cult. Or all children are. This is how all children think. But it's like to the point where they are trying to help convince these kids that, because their mental capacities are so weak, that women and men are being forced into straight, typical relationships where the women are feminine and the men are masculine, and they're forced to put up fronts and acts and stuff so that the kids can be convinced that we fixed it. We fixed our gayness. We're straight now. Like, because kids, that just leads to saying that pedophilia can't be fixed. Now, people need to be convinced that pedophilia can be fixed, because if it can't be fixed, that means God didn't do anything wrong, right? That's exactly why people don't have the capacity for homosexuality to not be wrong either, because that's another sexuality that's out of the norm of, everybody has to be straight and these stereotypes, and it's really shallow. It's like black people, it's like stereotyping people the way they look outwardly, like women have to be beautiful and weak, and boys have to be strong and dignified and an authority. And then, like, because of the way they look outwardly. So, black people, it's stupid to stereotype genders like this, the same as it's stupid to stereotype black people and Mexicans and Asians and stuff. Asians gotta be smart, or I'm a girl, so I gotta be a mommy and a beautiful, weak wife and stuff. I gotta be less smart, less strong. Actually, I'm transgender, though, but outwardly, people think I gotta be that girl. I gotta be very feminine and lowly, and it's a big trap. It's a big, shallow, judging by appearance trap and stuff. We gotta escape. So many people are suffering these cults, and they're being force-fed lies, like they're objects. They don't get any enjoyment in life. They don't get to enjoy music to the full extent. They've lost their freedom and stuff, and they can't say it out loud. They can't go on Facebook and be like, hey, this cult is controlling me and forcing me to do this and that. They're forcing me to put makeup on, and some women are even losing complete total control of their bodies and being forced to have sex with people and stuff, and to make it that convincing. But yeah, not true. It's understandable some people don't have the capacity. Like, I don't have the capacity for some stuff about my sexuality, but I don't have to forget it and stuff. I just won't act on it and stuff. I don't have to be forced to do anything. I'll just wait until I'm strong enough to deal with it and stuff. Society is so boring, and in fact, these kids are controlling the way women are portrayed in Hollywood, or they're taking these children's weak mental capacities and the way women in Hollywood are portrayed is because of these little boys. Like, you know, the way the women dress versus how the men dress. Like, they are very sexualized and revealing outfits so that these little boys can feel like the girls are doing everything they can to make sure they're straight. And I have a funny, yeah, the cult is all the way in Hollywood, or this cult is a big cult. It's a mind control cult. It's called Illuminati, where they create an illusion. Anyway, so only deep down and stuff. So women are, like, on the red carpet, are wearing revealing outfits that show off their legs, their shoulders, their breasts, but men are wearing, like, are completely covered up to their neck, to their ankles, like, and they have, like, broad tuxedos on, and people don't have the capacity and stuff. It's a large group of not just children, but men from back then that went through a hard time with their masculinity and stuff, but trying to protect these little boys. But I feel really bad for little girls that do have the capacity to not stereotype their freaking gender. And growing up and seeing the way women are portrayed in, like, Hollywood is bothering me a lot, and I want to make a change for these little girls that are tough enough to, and little boys too, and stuff. It's stupid, and stuff. It's stupid, it's shallow, judging by appearance stupidity, as I call it. Well, okay, we're all deeply unique. And it has nothing to do with the way any of us look outwardly. And that's something Jesus told me, is when a bunch of puppies were born, some were white, some were black, but he told me that spiritually, they're all the same and stuff, and we shouldn't judge by appearance ever. Like, just because you see a girl walking down the street doesn't mean that's a girl. That could be somebody who's deeply a man that can't afford testosterone and stuff. And same thing with men. You think that's a man, or you might think it's a straight guy. It could be a gay guy. I don't know. And you get attached to the way somebody appears outwardly. Like, you get attached like, I have somebody look at me with tears in their eyes saying, I thought you were a girl. Like, and he was really attached to the thought of me being a girl to the point where tears were coming out of his eyes. Like, and people are so pushy about that. I am not who you want me to be in your mind. In their minds, I'm a girl, or I'm a slut, or whatever. I don't know. But that's not true. I'm a man. Deep down. Like, and stuff. And it's just, you know, just don't judge by appearance. Like, oh yeah, there's this, like, black guys aren't all, like, the same either. Some of them don't talk in the accent of their culture, or a lot of them talk like white people, and they like rock screamo music too, like, and yeah, I think Hollywood is a big old joke, like they're a shallow joke and stuff, and I think they're testing us all though, in a way, you know, like, anyway.